I'm Katie Manga, and I'm the Response to Intervention Coordinator here at Park Hill South High School. A lot of high schools don't necessarily have an RTI coordinator. It's the job of the counselors to kind of figure out, okay, where are our kids struggling? If is it academically, is it behaviorally, social, emotionally? And so what this job basically does, it kind of plucks out the academic piece specifically. I was a teacher prior to taking this position, and I like that I still get to work with students. So for instance, it's not necessarily, I don't have a class of 25, but I'm working one-on-one with them and figuring out why they aren't doing well in their other classes, and then matching kind of some different interventions that we've tried to make sure that their grade starts to rise. Maybe academics isn't the only thing they struggle with. It could be behavior, it could be just their lack of attention or engagement in the classroom. It could be some social emotional things going on at home, anything that can distract them or change the amount that they're engaging into the curriculum is kind of where we start.
She is flexible. She's willing to flex her schedule over the last 2 years to come in early and then stay late. We offer academic tutoring after school, which she sets up in the library for us. She is just so committed to the success of all the students at Park Hill South.
Ezra and I got to know each other mainly because he really struggles in the area with math. It's one of those things that just kind of doesn't come maybe naturally to him, but he tries really hard and he's a super hard worker. So he was like, hey, here is what I've been doing. Like, how do I change what I'm doing in the classroom to improve my grade? And so he's been coming to our after school program, which is called Homework Help, on Mondays and Thursdays, and working with tutors. And we've kind of changed some things around with his tutorial to make sure that he's getting the math supports that he needs. And then making sure also that because we're focusing on math, his grades aren't failing or struggling in his other classes.
She was right about my math class, so I kind of went and talked to her about some stuff, and I kind of got attached to her, and I kind of looked up to her to go and talk to her. We either talk about like how I'm doing in schoolwork, or if I stay after school, we talk about that kind of stuff. We talk about stuff at home. We just talk about stuff that I want to do for college and stuff like that.
He is one of those students that is such a hard worker and is so excited to be here at school and just wants to continue to see his grades rise and get better and better.
My ELA grades went up a lot, my health grades went up, and my math grades went up. I've been doing better on all my classes. She's a very caring person, and she's always there for someone if you need to be there. So I feel like she'll always be next to your side if you need her.
This position is such a team effort. So like I said, I mentioned the counselors and the administration and the teachers. If they weren't doing their part, then this wouldn't even exist. So, I feel excited and flattered, but again, I kind of just want to point it back at all the counselors and the teachers and just the staff here, because they're great and they've been really helpful with allowing me to help students by doing their part in referring students to my office and making sure that we're not missing anybody.
When you were actually nominated by one of your colleagues, and it was about the amazing work you do to truly match the kids with the best support they do. You take this data and you make it so it's actionable and really does help our kids, and the work you have done has absolutely been amazing, and we're so proud of you, and so thank you. You're awesome. Yay!